Right, so we're looking at a wee mini, which is got a report of lossing coolant and oil. And when I started this wee vehicle up there, it seemed to have a slight wee misfire on it, which isn't a good sign if we're losing coolant and water. So I'll be butchers at it and see what's going on. Clutch piping point is very high on it as well, so we'll get a wee look at this mini. We'll just look at it on the floor at the minute until we see. Hopefully we can see on here what's going on. Right, so the mini, you can see it's all coolant down here, it's all wet, right, so it's actively wet down there. You can see down the back of the gearbox there as well, right, you can see it's all pink, right, all pink down there, right, even on the starter motor there's some pink, right, but down here it's certainly, you can see it's all pink, right, so hopefully that you can see in there as well. I'll unzoom. Unzoom back to normal size. Just on the side of the cylinder head there, there's wee bits of pink. You can see, right. Right, so you can see it's wet right on the corner of the head there. But hopefully it's something to do with this housing here, this plastic housing. So we'll see if we can get a mirror, see if we can shine it underneath it. Yeah, hunting away there again. So I do have a mirror down there, quite hard to see, but it is obviously wet there. Really hard to see it even with that bit of airbox out. We'll maybe need to start with that water housing. We'll let it run and see if we can see any fresh leaks on it. Certainly down there it doesn't look pretty. So we'll see if we can see what's going on. Right, so I've had this wee mini running, I've not heard the fan come on, to be honest with you. My compressor gone, so I've not heard the fan come on. I do have a little bit of paper under there, and we can see down on this bit of plastic here it is wet, so cooling fan no going. I'll maybe try and get a bit of brake clean onto this just to see. What the guy at BMW said was this part they do sell quite a bit, right, so that part they do sell quite a bit, he says, and the tube as well. So there's a big tube that runs along the back of the engine there to the water pump. He says they sell quite a bit of them as well. So far there's nothing hit the paper, so not sure yet, but it's pretty hot now. It's pretty hot, pretty pressurised. So far I don't see anything coming out. We know it's leaking here. Whether it's leaking here or overheating here, I'm not sure yet. Not sure. But it looks like that it has come back there, so I will give that a brake clean and see. Pause here. Right, so I've brake cleaned all of that. We'll just need to see if it gets wet down there again. So I'll let it run for a wee bit longer. I'm not going to let this run too much longer. I wonder if the cooling fan is not working, it's just got too hot in the pressure, so we'll stick the machine on it as well. Aye, look, something to do with that housing there. Something to do with this housing down here. See the water running down it. Yeah, you can't get a good view on it. Oh, there's my motor. Grab that. Right, so I've got my motor. So this housing. Has to be. So we get that on. Right, so right along here we can see it's wet. Right, a load of brake cleaner up to this point here, so we'll see if we can get ready. See if that's me behind here clears. Focus, there we go. Right, so see it. Back in a bloody light state. We'll see if we can get the light in a decent position. Right, so I'm grabbing our torch as well. Right, so it's not great picture, right? I'll zoom out a wee bit, but as you can see here, really brake really quickly. You should see the line. There we go. Right, so you can see it coming. Right, so that's the coolant leak there, so we'll switch this off now. We'll get the machine out to see if we can activate that fan. Right, so it doesn't have, oh, zoomed in again. It doesn't have a coolant gauge, these wee cars. So, well, that's good. Mini, BMW Mini. Did I click the right one? Hopefully I did. Mini. So, we'll scan for fault codes first just to see what's going on. Now we know where the coolant leak's coming from anyway. We can place that job up and order the parts. I think I'll just advise them just to do that other tube. We won't need to take that tube off probably just to do the part that we can see is leaking, but if they say there's issues with it, I've just had a problem with a pipe on that car where we just touched it and it just disintegrated on me on another BMW group car, so I think for sure we'll just recommend just to do the two. So a few faults, 4 for ABS, none in engine. So right front wheel speed sensor, left front wheel speed sensor, under voltage, so possibly need 2 front speed sensors. We won't worry too much about these at the minute. So heating, no message, engine data receiver from a transmitter, digital motor electronics, so that's this engine ECU. No message, operation of a wiper button. Right, okie doke. So, right, I'll save these just now. Right, so I've got a copy of those now, so it'll come out. We'll erase them all. I'll pause here. Right, all those faults are erased out it, so let's go into engine system. See if we can get the cooling fan to go. Electric fan, that's good. Yep, right, so that works. So I think then probably what's happened is one of these switches has maybe failed. So one of those switches has maybe failed in there. So there's 2 switches in it. The guy said it comes with one, he's not sure about the other one. So I think that's what we're best doing, is just ordering them up. Those 2 pipes, the thermostat housing plus the pipe that runs along the back of the engine, change them. I couldn't say where the the oil's going, but if the car is getting too hot and it doesn't have a coolant gauge here, so customer maybe doesn't know the car's getting too hot as well. So yeah, things start swelling up in the heat, and obviously now we've got a leaking housing. Now the guy did say that is quite a high seller as well, so it could be quite a common thing on these. So we'll get the car booked in, we'll get it priced up, and we'll get it booked back in to get the repairs done. I couldn't say at the moment about the oil, but it probably is just because it's been getting so hot. Right, so we has the wee Mini back. You can hear the fan is going, the fan be running, the coolant below. I don't think that's the right coolant actually in these. I'm sure it's blue. I'm not sure it's blue in these, but I think in it. So already sent the diagnostic report to the customer. The car was running like an absolute bag of crap yesterday, but I switched it off, started it up, perfect, drove it 5 feet into the garage, switched it on and off again, and it was a bag of crap again, like back to 2-cylinder mode. So I've scanned it this morning because engine management light came on. I'll go out here and show you. So, wrong one, back, cloud report. So, come on, give me the cloud, right, diagnostic report on the Mini. So we had 3 faults in it, engine temperature, plausibility, intake camshaft and coolant temperature sensor signal. So what are we left with now? We are left with coolant temperature sensor signal. So we have the new water housing there, and there is that one, there's a sensor there's a sensor there with that horseshoe clip in it. I'm sure there's another one, horseshoe clip one, I'm sure there's another one, I'm sure there's 2 in this. Let's get it out of the bag and have a look. Yeah, so there's another one in there, so which is part of the housing, so you can't change that one. This one down the bottom there you seem to be able to change. It's just going into there and there, and then you've got your thermostat which you can't change either, so, and it seems to be on that one, that goes that way I believe, yeah, because I can see this bit, so that's going back to the water pump. There's another big plastic pipe, so we'll need to put some grease or something in there so we don't damage that. There's a bit there for bleeding it as well, but the one on that car, it looked like it was like you cleaned it with some brake cleaner and then you just seen it running right along here. I had another one in just a couple of days after that as well, and when I checked that it was the exact same. The other one was a lot older than this one, and it had holes in the subframe, so it wasn't worth fixing. So we'll see if we can get this changed. Right, so I unplugged the fan on it here, just unslid it because it was doing my head in there. So. Right, so let me try and see if I can move this a wee bit better about the road. I don't know if I'll be able to. Wire goes underneath here, goes down there, goes to the back of the engine as well, so I might not be able to do much of that. So you can see it's like, maybe you can unplug it, but maybe not be able to move that, so I maybe just need to try and work round about it. I can get into the bolts, but like I said, so you can see one there. There's that pink one about that bolt, if you see it, next to the cable tie. Can't see it the cable tie, but there's a wee bit pink in there. So we'll get the pipes off it and we'll see if we can get this out here. Man, that's a lot of pipes. So for my memory, the one, the ABS pump, that's going to the one on the lower, to the heater matrix, and the other one there I can just see, right, there's an arrow on that one, so I'll need to remember which way they go. So this one I'll put over this side, that's to the top. Right, so should be us, other than this pipe that's down here, so I'll see if I can wiggle and get it out, put the camera in place. Shall try. Let's see what's stuck to the engine, so I'm going to try and gear, so wiggle. So we don't want to break this other pipe. That's quite a high mover. So being bonded on there with that O-ring. Oh no, actually I'm talking mince. That's a crazy design down there. There's a big horseshoe clip in there. That's crazy. You guys won't be able to see that, but there's a big horseshoe clip in there, so God knows how I'm going to get that back in. If I can get it out. I think maybe what we'll do, pause here, got a magnet. Hey, I should have put it back on, right, I'll just put the camera down, it was very difficult. Right, see if I get the camera down. See it anyway, it's half easy to see it. Right, in there. And where that pipe goes, I can see the horseshoe clip. Position. Right, so down there, then hard for me to see where the camera's seen. There's a big horseshoe clip right there. so I'm going to try and leave that there because that's difficult to get in there. So, and we can see the seal stuck to the engine. Right, so that's the peel done. There wasn't much coolant run out of there, but there was out the back of the pipe. So we'll pause here and we'll come back once we get the new one on. Right, so we've cleaned all the housing up, right, I've sprayed it with brake cleaner as well, sorry, all the, where the housing's going to be mounted onto the side of the head there. Cleaned it all up, blown the holes out as well, because you will get sandpaper in there, so you will get the grit in there, so, you know, you end up putting your bolt in and don't just send it. If that happens, take it back out, blow the holes out, and start again, basically. So I'll get this all fitted on, and then we'll come back once it's on. Right, don't leave that in there, right, I've just been incredibly lucky that that is magnetic because I lost it in there, so thankfully it was lying on top of the pipe. Hey man, that thing is so difficult to see, yeah, so it is. And you can just see it through those pipes and wires and stuff. Right, so it is in there, and I have tried my best, but I think it is definitely in the channel. But I was there with a small long nose pliers, screwdriver, everything, just trying to get that clip in there. So that's a nightmare. That's the worst bit of the job. She's a little smoky. A little smoky, it wasn't sounding great there either. I was like, was running like a bag of crap yesterday, so. So, we'll let it come up to temp. She's drinking the coolant, so that's good. Saying that, it's only good if it's not leaking. It's not leaking, so thankfully I've not made any mistakes. Hopefully, when I get up, all the temp, make sure everything's on okay. No leaks, no dramas. Should be, but double check everything, so should be. Right, a little tad easier than the thermostat housing, so I put that one in the bin. Put a new one in it. So we're just bleeding up the cooling system. So while we're waiting, pretty simple. You just pop the cover off, right? So I think it goes this way, I think. Is it? I don't see it. What shape is it? Yeah, I think it's that way, but I'll pause here. Half holding the camera. There you go. 2 working number plate lights. Oh, that one's missing the lens. What's that went to? Oh, okie doke. Did not notice that. The lens cover there. Alright, I've not taken it off. So it's missing the lens cover. Right, that'll not last long like that. Right, so starting to heat up now, so see if we get anything out of here. Nothing yet. We're upside down as well, this camera. So that's route 1, try and get rid of all these air bubbles out of here. Right, so that's what I've been waiting on, the fan coming on normally. So I'll probably need to just top up that coolant in the morning. We'll say to the customer to top it up from cold. So I'll just need to put some water in it, there's plenty of coolant in it.